report.
Imagine having your own family fortress. For many people in North Ossetia, it's not a dream. Meet the Vanievs. There are 10 people in this family. The youngest is 2, the oldest is 85. While some of their neighbors moved to the big city, the Vanievs refused to give up the traditional Ossetian lifestyle. For several centuries, their dynasty has been living around this family tower on the banks of the river Fyagdon. There are dozens of similar buildings in North Ossetia. They've served many purposes. Fortresses in times of war and everyday life, these multi-story buildings could have been used as a 3-in-1, a living room, a bedroom and a warehouse. But besides providing luxury housing, the towers had a sacred meaning. Kasharhan Vanieva says that her forefathers received a blessing from above to build this tower.
I've heard it from my grandmother that St. George himself descended from the top of the mountain and pointed to the place where we should build the tower. Since then, our family has been taking care of it. It's a holy place for us.
Each valley and almost every rock in the Caucasus Mountains seems to have its own legend. In many Ossetian villages, pagan sanctuaries stand side by side with Christian churches and even with the monuments of the Soviet era. This place is called the City of the Dead. There are many legends about this sanctuary. Some historians say it's a regular cemetery. Others claim that it was also a shelter for the terminally ill who willingly isolated themselves in these tombs to stop the spread of infectious diseases. In each tomb there are human skulls and bones. One of the legends says that a group of warriors kidnapped a pretty girl in a faraway land. They could not agree who owned her, so they killed her. The gods punished the Highlanders for murder, and they slowly died from a strange disease in these tombs. Slambek Sasiev is one of the city's keepers. He says that the place is enormously popular among tourists, and like many other sanctuaries, it has to be preserved.
This historical landmark is often compared to the Egyptian pyramids in the Valley of the Kings. It's a fascinating sight. And the family towers, they say a lot about the history of Ossetia and Alania. We have to carefully preserve all these monuments.
Times change and construction technologies are becoming more advanced. Nowadays many Ossetians prefer European standards of living. But despite the pressures of a modern lifestyle, the towers and the sanctuaries still stand, as a reminder of the past and as a living heritage to be passed down to future generations. Denis Bolotsky, Russia Today, North Ossetia.